When I met James, he was married and he had a girlfriend, but I didn't know. Didn't know. And then she later finds out and continues to see him and antagonizes the wife. And the reason I'm making a video about this is because I think there are lessons to be learned in understanding and learning about this. One, dating karma is real. Do not ghost men. Do not cheat on men. Do not go high in dating. You get to do that because it will come back to you tenfold.
I like him.
Number two, beware who you listen to. A lot of these dating coaches, she's a financial advisor, sprinkle, sprinkle, but most of these dating coaches are either single and don't know how to do it for themselves or are narcissists and or cheaters. And three, please understand that she actually engages in what I call love scarcity mindset in dating and comes from a very disempowered place where you're using men for money and lacking in intimacy and taking unavailable men. You get to do it a different way. You get to do it with a spirit of abundance in dating in an empowered place.
Yes. And this is why I tell you, before you start following people thinking they're the greatest people on earth, do your research. The moment I hear a woman part their lips to say, oh yeah, I support the sprinkle sprinkle lady, I already know you're most likely a pick-me girl, you're insecure, you don't know how to get men any other way. Because think about it. Real women, good women, know they have a lot of assets and attributes to add to a relationship or to add to somebody's life. So when they come to a table, to any man's table for that matter, they know how to get a man without lying, manipulating, trying to get money, and trying to do all the shady shit to do it because they have assets that make them a good person. And you know, when you're a good person, people gravitate towards you. When you're a good woman, men do things for you, but y'all couldn't relate because you take advice from women who are taking women's men, are pick-me's, and then want to come on social media and act as if they're perfect, like if they weren't the type of woman to take your man. Ooh. And this is the reason why I don't support a lot of content creators, because of the stuff that they do. I don't think that you can be a person to give advice when you don't practice what you preach. This is why I don't respect a lot of creators, because when I watch their videos, they'll make content, and when you look at what they do, you're like, whoa, you cheat, or whoa, you dog out your wife, Derek Jackson. You see what I mean? Stuff like that isn't cool. And then you're influencing a whole bunch of other people who actually care about your word, your thought process, and whatever you have to offer. So it's sad to go and manipulate them just like you manipulate the men you talk to. And like I said, and I will keep saying this, you guys can hate me, you guys can call me a pick-me, that is fine. I know what I am, I know what type of person I am, so if you want to think that and the shoe fits for you, go ahead and lace it up for yourself. But be very mindful of who you follow. Be very mindful of who you take advice from, because you guys say that men are so scary and so dangerous, yet manipulating, lying, and doing things the wrong way is going to get you somewhere in life. Yeah, and also you can't talk about bad men if you're doing the same thing men do to you. This doesn't make any sense. You guys are becoming the men you don't like. I don't understand that. Instead of becoming good women, finding God, finding peace. And like I said, everybody's different. So if you want to go turn up, you want to still go manipulate people, that's on you. That's your life. You got to live with that. But I will say this man here that's a dating coach, I really do like his content, and I really do like what he says. Black King, I support you, and I love the way he speaks. I love what he stands for. He's all for minorities. He's all for black women finding a good king. And I would like to say this too. I don't know why a lot of people think this, but I'm not a dating coach. I've never been a dating coach. I never went to school to being a dating coach. I just talk about relationships and the things I grew up around because I grew up in a traditional household. So if you guys think I'm a dating coach, I've never once said that. I talk about trauma, PTSD, abusive parents, things like that. I just like to talk about everything under the sun and be diverse. And by the way, y'all, this TikTok account and then my other TikTok account, I'm going to make sure to put them up here. I only have two. Beware that there's people out here scamming, pretending to be me. I'm also going to put a little logo here for now on my videos, so you will see my email at the bio if you want to book a session. Please look at the link in my bio as well, because all of my PayPal, Venmo, all that good stuff will be there. Please stop sending money to people and scammers and all that. I do not message people back. So that's another thing too. If somebody's messaging you back saying I do readings and tarot cards, I don't do that stuff. And I don't have another account with the same content. 2 accounts, 2 TikToks, that's it. God bless y'all. Please be careful of the people that you support. Be careful of the people that you watch videos of. And I want to tell you ladies something too, because a lot of you guys support people you don't do your research on. You'll follow people blindly and don't go and do your research. There's so much internet and so much Google and stuff now. You guys need to go and look people up and watch their videos and see what they talk about. I love people that are very transparent about what they've done in the past, and maybe, you know, talk about them apologizing, taking accountability, and being better people. I respect that more than people who act as if they never did anything wrong and then are trying to give people advice knowing that could potentially get them hurt. telling people to manipulate men and take their money and all that stuff. Like I said, you're going to come across a man, and if you guys saying they're dangerous, I'd be very careful doing stuff like that. Instead of doing things with good intention, stop doing things with an ill heart. It's really sickening. I'm sorry, but have a good day, y'all.